Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Elle.K here for another video. So for today, we are going through my December TBR. Oh my goodness, it's been forever since I've made a TBR video. I'm not gonna lie, this year has not been great for me reading wise. I'm gonna have to adjust my Goodreads goal because I don't think that I'm gonna make it. My goal was to read 50 books for the year. I don't think I'm touching 50. So I'm gonna have to I don't even know how many I've read. I'm gonna have to look at my Goodreads and kind of readjust it from there. I don't even know what reading mood I'm in for this month. I think I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet and try and hammer it out the best that I can. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. If you would like to see my December TBR, keep on watching. So for my December TBR, I'm obviously going to keep it short and kind of play it smart a little bit, be a little strategic, because I do want to, there were so many books that I wanted to read this year and I want to kind of get them in as many as I can before the end of the year. That was not great grammar, but whatever, we're here. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the audiobooks first because I have a ton of audiobooks that I want to listen to and potentially follow along. Just in case you're wondering, I listen to my audiobooks via Audible. I think it's great. You get these credits where you can get like one free book a month, but if you don't use it, it carries over. So let's just see how many free books I can get this month. I have 5 credits saved up. So it's literally been 5 months since I got a book off of Audible. So I'm gonna probably do a little Audible haul type thing and, you know, get some new audiobooks because I can now do that. You do obviously pay a monthly subscription. Don't ask me how it is because I don't remember, but it's really not that much. It's not enough for me to notice it coming off my credit card every month, and I notice everything that comes off of my credit card. So that's why I know it's not anything crazy. But yeah, so that's what I have going on there. Who texted me? Who's texting me? Okay. Anyways, let's open up. So there is an app that you can download for it. It's literally, I'll show you there. Can you see it? Oh no. Oh no, my face. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but there's like an Audible app there. So you just open that up and it keeps all of your audiobooks there and you get to keep them, so which is great. The audiobooks I'm going to try and listen to for December are House of Salt and Sorrow by Elle.K, which is a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling. Maybe The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Everybody is raving about this book and it has like this picture of Dorian vibe, which I also want to read, but maybe not this month. But I love V.E. Schwab, so I think I'm gonna try and listen to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. If you don't know, it's about this girl who, I don't know if she makes a deal with the devil, but she makes some sort of a deal with somebody where she gets to live forever, but nobody remembers her. So she goes out into the world every day, meets these people, makes these new connections, but then the next day everybody forgets her. So first of all, I don't even know how you write a book like that because that sounds just incredibly difficult to write, but if anybody can do it, it's Victoria Schwab. So I think I'm gonna listen to that one this month. And also Good Girl Bad Blood. So this is by Holly Jackson. She's the author of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Yeah, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is the sequel of it. And we're following the same characters. I don't want to give too much away of it, but we're following the same characters via a podcast, I believe. So I really liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It wasn't like my favorite book, but it was quick and fun to listen to, and yeah, so I think I'm gonna do those 3 for this month and hopefully get all 3 of those done. And then for my physical reads, I have a little stack here. So the first one that I want to read, mainly because she also came up with a sequel, so it's 100 Days of Sunlight by Abby Emmons. If you don't know, Abby is part of YouTube. She's an author tuber and she has been like wholeheartedly inspiring me to write this year. That's another really good thing that came out of this year is I started writing and I'm loving it, and it's a lot of it goes to Abby. She has a channel by herself, and then her and her sister, who is also an author, has a channel. They have a channel together as well where they give writing tips. So Abby's just absolutely amazing. I picked up her book off of Amazon, and she also has a sequel, which I feel like I also have somewhere. And it's a Christmas one. So, right, okay, so we're following our main character, Tessa, who loses her sight, her vision in a car accident. And she's a blogger. So in order to like kind of lift her spirits, I think it's her grandparents for the summer. She's spending the summer with her grandparents. They kind of hire this guy to come and write her blogs for her, I guess. Like she'll verbalize what she wants to say and he'll write it down for her. And I think he also has an impairment as well, but I don't remember what it is. And you know what? I just kind of want to jump into it because the whole thing just sounds so incredibly beautiful. And then there's a sequel to it that I have that I literally just picked up. I didn't even read the synopsis for it because I just know it's a Christmas one. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna read this one and then jump right into the second one. I might do you guys want a review on this? I feel like it'd be kind of fun to review it because she's a literal YouTuber as well. Like, I think it'd be kind of fun to review it. So I think I might. I also love the feeling of this book. Like, holy, I love the feeling of this book. It's like this really smooth texture. I don't know, but I really like it. So this is definitely on like the top tier of my December TBR because I need to get to the sequel as well. I want to read the Christmas sequel around Christmas. So yeah. I should also tell you what I'm currently reading. I am currently reading something that is the third book in the Wayward Children series. I'm not going to show the tattoo because I need to put cream on it, but I did get a tattoo in honor of this series because I literally love it so much. I'm reading Beneath the Sugar Sky by Seanan McGuire. If you don't know the Wayward Children series, the first book is Every Heart a Doorway, and you're following these kids, well, essentially like one main character at a time, but you're following these kids. It's kind of like what would happen when you come back from Narnia. So it's these kids who all go to these fantastical places, and then for whatever reason they get sent back to the real world, and they're all trying to get back to their respective fantastical eras. So each one you're kind of following a main character trying to get back to their world, essentially, is the main essence of it. They are so beautifully done. Like in this book, we're not even really following a character that I liked that much, but like the way that Seanan McGuire writes, it's outstanding. I feel like this is one of the most underrated series out there, and it's not there. It's such an amazing series, and I love it because they're all literally this short. Like, they don't breach. I don't even think they breach 200 pages. Yeah, they don't breach 200 pages, which is really nice for when you're in a reading slump, or when you're just kind of trying to get to your reading goal for the year, if that's something that's important to you. These books I would highly recommend, and they're so much fun, and the worlds that she thinks of are incredible. So like, I don't know how much of it I should tell you because I don't want to spoil it, but I guess it's not really a spoiler. Like, there's logical fantastical worlds, there's ones made of nonsense, there's ones made of candy, like just absolute ridiculousness, but it feels so real. And like when you're going to these worlds, it's like, I don't know, it's amazing. She does an amazing job writing about these places. So I would highly recommend you read the Wayward Children series if you haven't yet. So, and she keeps adding to them, which is great, and I love it. The next book that I have on my little TBR is the By the Book. Okay, so I remember this one now. I was like, do I remember what this is about? I do. This is what happens when you start working at a bookstore. Your book collection just kind of explodes. Which is why I needed another bookshelf, much to my boyfriend's dismay. But, I was gonna tell you guys at the end of the year, but I guess I could tell you now. I'm also engaged. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm engaged. My ring is being resized right now because I have insanely huge fingers. But yeah, so my boyfriend is no longer my boyfriend. He is now my fiance. So yeah, I'm engaged. Yay. Anyways, right. So By the Book, this is by Amanda Sellett. And this is following our main character who it's kind of like Hitch, like that Will Smith movie Hitch. Our main character kind of gives all of her friends advice on how to deal with their respective romantic partners, and kind of like dissuades them from dealing with certain partners because she reads a lot of romance, so she can kind of tell a sketchy guy like from a mile away until, one enters into her life, and she kind of has to be a little bit more objective as well. She's a little bit skeptical when it comes to love because she reads so much romance, especially the classic romances like the Jane Austen books, the Jane Austen classics. So she really knows, like, you're not it type of thing. So I think that's a really cool concept, and it feels like something that I would do, and probably something that I've more than likely done in the past, but maybe more so with movies. I could definitely see myself telling one of my friends, like, nah, this guy is not it. If you remember this movie, that shady guy, there's a parallel here type of thing. I would do that. So yeah, this one just seems like a lot of fun, and that's kind of what I'm going for in December, just like fun, like quick reads. So yeah, there's that one. And then the last one that I have is Beowulf. I don't know why, but I've just been having like this weird vibe of wanting to reread Beowulf, and I literally haven't read it since I was in high school, and this could just be because, like I said, I work in a bookstore and I saw an edition of it that I thought was beautiful, and I picked it up and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll actually try and get to it this month and see if I can maybe get a reread in. Another book that I have somewhere but not near me, and I'm not going to find it, is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Is it by Oscar Wilde? I have like 3 different editions of that book and I need to read them. Do we love my Santa here, by the way? I absolutely adore him and his little reindeer. I don't know why. I just thought it was really, really cute. And yeah, if I can get through all of those, I'm trying to be really realistic with my TBRs and understanding that December is an insanely crazy month, with work and just balancing family stuff, and we finally got the tree up. So yeah, it's just an insane month. So that's why I'm really relying on audiobooks that I can listen to like on my way to work and just while I'm in the barn doing various things. But yeah, so that's mainly what I'm focusing on. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you're gonna try and read in December, or if you even do a December TBR, because I know a lot of people don't because of how crazy December is. So let me know what you're planning on reading this month, or if you are creating a TBR or not. So yeah, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.